So go figure. Once again, the 719 $6.4 million grant to turn around and deal with Memorial and do a video about this because, again, I say it's a grant the city doesn't have to pay back, as well as realize that the city is not going to do the investing with this. Because if you go to KRDO News now, once again, let me get a light so I can make this clear. Oh my God, we can see. Anyways, let's get back to the situation at hand. A $6.4 million grant to help with the crime and the security of Memorial Park. Why don't we take some of that money and invest it into the YMCA that was there? You know, we could use rebuilding that old YMCA in Memorial Park that's like sitting around for no reason, just, waiting to be broke into. And unfortunately, it's not doing anything but attracting crime. So what I'm not understanding is the city wants to find a way to help Memorial Park. Why don't you take some of the money and invest it into the YMCA and fix the old YMCA up? Make it usable again for the pool and the sports activities. And instead of leaving it as a blight to Memorial Park and attracting the problems it is, take $4 million and actually utilize it for the betterment of Memorial Park. This is one thing I do not understand about the city of Colorado Springs. It gets all this grant money and then finds a way to get it forgotten about. And it's starting to get to me in a way. So I just had to drop another YouTube video because they want content and I want common sense. So for some odd reason, I do not understand why the city of Colorado Springs can't take some of that $6.4 million grant. And why don't you just donate it to the YMCA for more affordable housing like you're trying to, as well as utilize some of that other money you got from the federal government, the $1 million plus on the grant money to help with the homeless and affordable housing, and do something with it for Memorial Park to make it a more attractive situation. That old Memorial Park YMCA could probably use some of that money. It would probably go to the betterment of the community. And for some odd reason, I seem to think that, somehow, some way, even though it's all over the news, KRDO News, KKTV, I do not think the city council is going to want to be questioned about why we're not using some of that $6.4 million plus money into the betterment of the YMCA. I understand that's all about the donors and all about the people that want to be there. But if you want to help Memorial Park, you will reopen that old YMCA and redevelop it. You could put some community affordable housing in there. You could make that whole area a little bit more safer with more than just lights and security cameras. That's not going to solve your crime problem with an old relic YMCA just sitting there not doing anything. Just my opinion, but now I'm going to have this as a content video and ask yourself, City of Colorado Springs, why aren't you doing anything to help redevelop or redo that YMCA? Turn that into something more usable rather than just a old building waiting to be broken into. Just my opinion, but maybe we reach on the city come time. I'm just saying there's a lot more we could do with that money than just cameras and lights. For the skate park, outdoorsman recordings, we're in a new shop here on our own, and there's more content to come. I just got to figure out how to vent my anger with this town not redeveloping right compared to, oh, it's okay, they'll forget about it after a while, which is what they hope out of us as citizens. RR, get you some Colorado fame and look good and stand out in the crowd.